Dating is difficult. It just is. Maybe you've tried meeting someone in your day-to-day life, but how do you know who's single? How do you know who's worth your time? Maybe you've tried a dating app, but it just hasn't led to anything. In fact, 1/3 of people on dating apps have never been on a date from them, and that's a problem. My name is Seth Winton. I'm a senior in college, the dating prime of life, and I have a solution. My solution is an app called BlindDate. BlindDate takes an upside-down approach to your typical dating app. Your traditional dating app will match you with someone based on appearance or a set of attributes, but we are people who are meant to be discovered and known, not a collection of traits on a menu. And that's what BlindDate does. BlindDate does it differently. We start by setting up the date itself. Most traditional dating apps, you have to decide when, where, how, or even if you're going to go on a date. BlindDate starts that process for you. You pick a date from our featured and suggested dates, and then we match you with someone to go on it with. And there are over 100 million people on dating apps. But of those, very few are actually college students. In fact, only about 27% of young adults are using dating apps, and that's my initial target market. With over 20 million students in colleges alone, that relatively untapped market potential is huge. Lost where I was. Okay, yeah, I lost where I was. But BlindDate, okay, that's where I was going. BlindDate is free to download, and it's going to use a model similar to that of Groupon, where you buy a voucher for the date itself. And that way, when you show up, it's paid for, it's covered, and the businesses know where people are coming from. They know that the business is coming from me. And then, yeah, I think this BlindDate is the way to look at things. Open your eyes to BlindDate. Thank you.
Great job. I spent some time on some dating apps for a while, and they aren't great, so that's interesting. You said that 27% of college students are not using it. Do you know why?
It's actually only 27
are using it. Okay.
And, well, I mean, as you said, they're not great.
Yeah.
And so what we want, what our age group wants is an experience. We want to be known, we want to be appreciated, and that's not what you get on dating apps. You are a face with a list of attributes attached. You are a, hey, what's up, nothing, what are you doing, nothing. And that's not an experience, no one really wants that. And so I think that's a big driving factor, is there's no results. You get on, you use it, you have a bunch of dead-end conversations, you put it down, and never leave.
So are you making margin from the business that you're giving to the restaurants where you're setting up these dates?
Right, that's part of it. In my mind at this point, it's very similar where you buy a voucher for the date. And so in the same way that Groupon has a voucher idea, that's where you're getting it from, is a percentage of the date package purchased.
Gotcha.
Where are you at in this process? Is this just an idea?
It's moving towards development. So it's an idea that's been noodling around for a while, and I have a developer lined up now. I've been meeting with developers and getting that all situated. So that's where we're at right now.
And this is a developer who's doing this for the hope of equity, or you're going
No,
to fork out some cash for it?
Right, it's 5 projects.
Gotcha. So how do you monetize?
I mean, by selling the vouchers, by getting people going. And so at this point in my head, I'm starting to roll it out geographically. So we'll start, say, in Chattanooga, drive hype, get people involved. And as people are going, they're going to tell it. And the more vouchers sold, the more dates gone on.
So you're actually paying for the entire date to happen?
Yeah, the user is, yes. And so say the date is dinner and ice cream, a typical date.
Yep.
You buy the voucher for that ahead of time. You buy it.
What does that get you?
It gets you like
dinner and ice cream.
Right. And so say it's Champies and Clumpies. We work ahead of time with them since they're a suggested featured date, and they say this is our package. This is our dinner package, and rope it in with the ice cream, and you purchase that.
What if I decide to get another ice cream while I'm there?
You can buy it while you're there.
Okay, all right. So the place will know that this voucher covers X and F. Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
It's like a Groupon. Okay, got it.
Right.
Got it. Cool.
So you talk about drive hype. Can you, in 17 seconds, talk about how you're going to drive hype?
Absolutely. So this is going to be on a platform, obviously, an app. But in my mind, when we get this thing started, it's offline. And so there's events. People go on little mini dates, and they're like, yeah, this is what I want to do. I want to actually get out and go in. And so, a little preamble.
Great. All right.
All right. Thank you, guys.